welcome to my first ASMR video. I have been thinking about starting an ASMR channel for a really long time, but didn't quite know if it was something that I wanted to do. I don't even know if this video will see the light of day, but I was thinking about wanting to do ASMR that I liked and stuff that I would want to see, and just put it out there for other people to see too, because sometimes I literally catch myself like giving myself ASMR whispering across the house to try and I don't know, I just find it a little bit fun. And I was thinking, okay, why not? Like, literally, life's so short, who cares? I don't care if I look stupid. I know it's like a skill that you can learn and that I can get better at, but who cares? I don't care. And I wanted to do a video that I thought I would enjoy doing and that maybe people would enjoy listening to. My microphone is nothing like fancy or special. It was like $30 on Amazon. And so I don't know if this is gonna sound any good, but I thought today we could go through my Great Gatsby collection. I have a lot of copies of The Great Gatsby. It's my favorite book, and I thought maybe we could do some, I don't know, maybe tracing or just kind of going through each copy, because there are a lot. You're gonna be watching this and be like, bro, get a life or find better ways to spend your money. Which, yeah, I completely agree. Find better ways to spend my money. But this book is really important to me. This is the copy I've had since 8th grade, and if we look through it, you can see literally like so many of my annotations from 8th grade. I was writing a lot, but I highly doubt that any of this was like actually good content. So like the sixth one on here, I wrote down, the quote is, "So he was aware of the bizarre accusations that flavored conversations in his halls." And my annotation was, "How does Gatsby feel?" What a fantastic question. How does Gatsby feel? But I literally cannot bring myself to get rid of this copy. What is this? I wrote down all the characters. That's so funny. That's literally so funny. You can see, like, as I go through it, I start highlighting more and thinking about things a little bit more and understanding. Actually, I don't think I understood the point of this book when I first read it, but I liked it. I enjoyed reading it. I enjoyed the movies. I enjoyed all of that. But I don't think I understood it. So this was the first copy I had, and we're not going in any particular order because I literally don't know what order I got all these things in. I just kind of own them, and I've kind of had them for a while. So this is the first one, and it is, we have I can't trace like that. Let me go this way. Let me go that way. THEGreatGatsby. The Great Gatsby. I would do tapping, but I literally bite my nails off so bad. I only have one long nail, so if you want like single thumb tapping, we have. That's so stupid though. So also my chair is really squeaky, so I'm trying to stay like as physically still as humanly possible. So then I have this copy. Now this copy is quite old, as you can tell. I got this for 10 cents. And I actually don't know when this one was printed, but this is a copy that has the cover. Oh, let's see. Printed in the United States of America. This copy's from 1974, I believe. So this is quite an old copy, and it contains like the stills from the old movie. Picture starring Robert Redford and Mia Farrow. Yeah, pretty good actors. And I like this copy because in the middle of it, there are like photos of the movie. I've never seen this copy of the movie, but there are pictures and stills, and I like pictures. So my sister's gonna, I told her I was gonna possibly start an ASMR channel, but she hates paper sounds. She hates book sounds. So she's probably gonna literally hate this video, which is fine. But yeah, I think this is a really cool find, a really pretty copy. It has quotes on the pictures, and you know, like the quote, "I like large parties. They're very intimate. In small parties, you never have any privacy." It's a good quote. Yeah, it's back. It's like yellowing and kind of ripped to literal shreds. But it's cool when I got this one. I got most of these at used bookstores. Some of them are gifted, but most of these came from used bookstores. So, go to this one next. I don't remember getting this one. I don't recall purchasing this. I don't recall this, like, period. But it's pretty. It's a pretty cover. I'm guessing that this is meant to be like Daisy on the front. She's at like a table with some nice lights. I'm guessing this is the water that's supposed to separate her and Gatsby. But it's a regular old copy. The very front, there's a bibliography. For why, I don't know. Let's see. It seems like there is an introduction by an author about the concept of the American scene and the 1920s American, like, culture and with the Prohibition and the actual setting of The Great Gatsby and why this book was so impactful. He says, "In The Great Gatsby, these discoveries are ever present and are felt as new, creating strangely disconcerting effects in the lives of characters. Most readers remember the novel as tremendously atmospheric, but the ambient effects rest on Fitzgerald's precise details of light and color. Electric light, for instance, creates a strange Edward Hopper-esque urban lyricism. Early in the novel, Garraway notes how new red gas pumps set out in pools of light. Short, lovely passages punctuate the narrative, creating memorable effects of lighting." So yeah, it seems like it's kind of talking about the concept of The Great Gatsby, the novelization, and the setting, and yeah, cool, nice. So there's that one. I think I got this one because I like the cover a lot. It's very pretty. Looks like a painting. So this next one I have 2 copies of, but with different textures, which is really cool to me. They're not my favorite, and I'll tell you why in like a second. But so this one, I don't like it because it doesn't say the book title. Also, excuse me fixing my bangs. I am a chronic bang over fixer. Like, I love fixing the bang. So this one doesn't have the book title on the front, but only has it, that's upside down, sorry, but only has it on the side. So I find that really annoying because I don't actually like F. Scott Fitzgerald. I'm pretty sure, there's my chair creaking. Sorry if you like old creaky noises. I'm sure that's great. I'm pretty sure F. Scott Fitzgerald actually ripped off the idea of this novel from his wife, Zelda. Because I'm pretty sure that's like common knowledge that people really enjoy this book. But the thing I do like about this book is its frayed edges. I don't know if you guys can tell. You can, yeah, there. I like books that have like a texture here. And I like the again, I bite my nails and I don't have fakes on, but like, I think you guys can hear that, the actual texture. is I like the print of it. I wonder when this one was printed. Let's see. You can tell I don't collect for any real reason other than, okay, so if you look here, the dedication to the Great Gatsby is to Zelda, and I'm like, girl, you probably ripped her off, so thanks for giving her a little bit of a shout out. This one was printed. I can't get to the printing page. Oh, there we go. My sister would hate this video. She would hate this. I can't tell when it was printed. Like, it doesn't have a print date. It has a copyright date. I don't even know. It was like the Scribners. Printed by Scribners. I don't know when this one was actually printed. I would like to know though. Because it's cool. But here's the thing. My friend bought me this, and they may look really similar on camera, but they're not. So if you're looking at the two, I'm pretty sure this one is older than this one. This one, the texture is very smooth, like it's like a solid texture. But this one has like that kind of texture. But it's also printed by Scribners. And again, I have no idea when this one was printed, but it also has frayed edges. And this one was a gift. I get a lot of these as gifts because people know how much I care about this book, how much I think it's an allegory for the American dream and for queerness and things like that. But yeah, that's a good one. Which one next? This one I got because at the time I thought it was pretty, and now I hate it, which is really sad. This one is pretty, but I hate the texture of it with the burning passion. I hate how it feels in my fingers, but the inside is really cool. Like, it's gorgeous. This is actually a collection of Scott Fitzgerald's stories, so it has, I don't know what it has in here, because I got it for the Great Gatsby. It has Tales of the Jazz Age, The Jelly Bean, The Camel's Back, Mayday, Porcelain and Pink, The Diamonds as Big as the Reds, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is in here. That's cool. Darkwing of Cheapside. I don't know if I said that right. Oh, Russet Witch, The Lees of Happiness, Mr. Icky, Gemina the Mountain Girl, and then last but not least, The Great Gatsby. Actually, it starts with The Great Gatsby, and the first line of The Great Gatsby is, in my younger and more vulnerable year. I'm gonna do that again. In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice I've been turning over in my mind ever since. So, this is a thick one with lots of stories. Like, this is The Camel's Back. But it was pretty at the time. I like the gold and blue color scheme. So I also kind of like the font situation here. So, but I don't particularly like how it feels. I don't know. I just don't. Which one next? I have two piles. I have a pile here, and I have a pile here. This next one was also a gift. This one makes me giggle. This was my best friend's copy from when she was in high school. It's bent out of shape, but she gave it to me, and she didn't necessarily annotate it per se. She just sticky noted a bunch of areas. She sticky noted at the beginning of each new chapter and then stopped at chapter 9. Unless chapter 9 is the last chapter, but I don't believe it to be. Oh god, it is, because there's an ending here. But let's see what she sticky noted. Let's see. Alright, so she used sticky noting highlights. Let's read this paragraph because she sticky noted this. He smiled understandingly, much more than the understandingly. It was one of those rare smiles with the quality of eternal reassurance in it. Who's this Belle? this is gay. This is Nick about Gatsby. Okay, this is gay. I have this same section highlighted in a book over here. I'll show it to you in a second. It faced, or seemed to face, the whole external world for an instant, and then concentrated on you with an irresistible prejudice in your favor. It understood you just so far as you wanted to be understood, believed in you as you would like to believe in yourself, and assured you that it had precisely the impression of you that, at your best, you hoped to convey. Precisely at that point it vanished, and I was looking at a young roughneck, a year or two over 30, whose elaborate formality of speech just missed being absurd. Some time before he introduced himself, I got a strong impression that he was picking his words with care. This book is gay. So, if you disagree with me, then whatever. Live your best life. But that one's fun. I like that copy because it's important to me. This one is from Half Price Books. This one's kind of ugly to me. I don't love it. It's not a particular favorite, but it was, as you can tell, $6.99. So it was at a pass on $6.99. I don't remember when I bought this one. I will say I do like the text is quite large. If text is super small, it oh, I got out of focus there. I'm still out of focus. Girl, camera, let's not be doing this today. Welcome back. That's so stupid. But the text is quite large, and I do like small text in things because, girl, they're doing construction out there. I do like small text because it looks cool. For comparison, I also have this copy, which is quite small. It's like the size, it's a hand copy, it's not a pocket copy per se, but you can tell just in size the like size difference between the two, and I'm sure that when I look at the actual text, yeah, the text is quite small and hard to read, but this one feels really cutesy and demure, and I like how little it is, and you can tell the front, you can see, has like a silver reflectiveness to it that is also on the side of the pages, but this one I've not opened a lot because it just is too beautiful to me. I love this copy. This copy is stunning in my opinion, and I don't want to open it. Like, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous to me. It's so cool, like tiny and so fun. And it also has like a nice I'm not gonna tap until you have fake nails. Dang it. I'm not being stupid. But this one's adorable, in my opinion. So, that paragraph that my friend highlighted, I think I highlighted it in this one because I got this copy. I hate this cover. I got this copy at Half Price Books when I was traveling for a doctor's appointment because I was like, oh my god, I didn't bring anything to read. What do I do? And I found this for like $1 or like $3 at Half Price Books. So I got it. But let's see. I was reading this copy to try and understand the queer narrative within it. This is when they're driving in the car. Okay, you guys are gonna think I'm nuts. I may have literally just lied to y'all. I may have literally lied to your guys' face and told you that I actually highlighted it when I didn't. But I did highlight something up at the front. I don't know what it was though. Let's see what it was. I flagged this down, this page down. Oh, I highlighted him calling Gatsby gorgeous or some shit. Bad word. Sorry, I'm trying not to swear in this channel. But, yeah, I thought I highlighted the section where maybe I didn't in another copy because I find that section where he talks about Gatsby's neck to be really, what one may call gay. So, I only have 5 copies left. I feel like this is going to be a good first video. All you book talk girlies, I think you're going to love this or hate this. And I hope you love it. I'll show you my least favorite copy. I guess I'll show you my least favorite copy. A copy I have that's not actually the Great Gatsby. And then my 3 favorites. Okay. This is ugly. This is ugly, ugly. It was $3. It's dirty. It's ugly. You guys can look here. There also Scribner. Okay, that's not shocking to me. This is printed by the same people who printed the two duo copies that I have. Oh, I know why I bought this now. I like to see what other people annotate. It's fun. It's fun to me to see what other people pick up, how much they pick up. So this copy seems to have been annotated by somebody. Not a lot. It seems like they gave up. But I like seeing what other people have to think about things. So let's see. I found a note here. This one's so funny actually because they take annotations like me, so they highlighted. Once I wrote down on the empty spaces of a timetable the name of those who came to Gatsby's house that summer. It is an old timetable now, disintegrating at its folds, and headed this schedule in effect July 5th, 1922. And they said, timetable dead, see the changes in all of the people, how are by time violent end to some. And then they wrote, snobs. Blackbird, who always gathered in a corner, flipped up their noses like goats at whoever came here. This is definitely a high school student, whose name is in the book, and crossed out. But that's so funny. That's why I bought this one. It's ugly as hell, but it seems to be like an old high school student's book, and I like that. I like just understanding how people felt about things. Yeah. Alright, we're going into the final stretch. This one is actually not The Great Gatsby, but a collection of essays on The Great Gatsby. I thought it was The Great Gatsby when I picked it up. I picked it up for, let's see. There's no price on the inside, but usually there is for these ones. But I picked it up for pretty cheap, I'm pretty sure. But the essays are as follows. Gatsby's Long Shadow by Richard Anderson. Money, Love, and Aspiration in The Great Gatsby by Roger Lewis. The Idea of Order at the West Egg by Susan Resnick Parr. The Great Gatsby and the Great American Novel by Kenneth E. Ebel. And then Fire and Freshness, A Matter of Style in The Great Gatsby by George Garrett. So I just like understanding how people think about it and how people understand the concepts of The Great Gatsby. And so in this one it says, in this connection, Fitzgerald's insistence on Gatsby as a man who sprang from his own platonic conception of himself is progression of fruitlessness, and in his other consequences for love, money, and aspirations as well. When one's own sense of self is created, when one is present at one's own creation, so to speak, one is in a paradoxical position. One knows everything about oneself that can be known, and yet the significance of such knowledge is unclear, for no outside context exists to create meaning. The result is that a self-created man turns to the past, for he can know that. It is an inescapable context. For Gatsby and for the novel, the past is crucial. That's bars. I loved that. That was beautiful. But yeah. So this is not actually a copy of The Great Gatsby, but instead a collection of people like me who won't shut up about The Great Gatsby. So now we're kind of like in my top 3 favorites. This one is basic, and in fact, I'm not like a huge book talk girly, and I don't know everything that book talk is like about, or like the bookie side of YouTube things. Some people really deeply hate having especially when the movie covers are ugly. Like, I don't have any copies of the Hunger Games, but the movie cover with Jennifer Lawrence on it, because I just didn't want to. I think sometimes I understand that. But whatever. This is probably my favorite copy of all time. So, The Great Gatsby. The way that copyright works is eventually copyrights like Winnie the Pooh or other novels like The Great Gatsby go back into the public domain. And when that happens, it allows the public to kind of use the concept, use the book, use the words out in public domain, I believe. So, Dick Cody's I'm so sorry, I'm not laughing at your name, but that's your real name. He released a copy of The Great Gatsby, but Nick has scoliosis. So you can see, instead of the classic cover, which I don't have, like, it's buried over there, you know, that it's the eyes of Dr. T.J. Ecclesburg right here. But now it's like a scoliosis spine. I don't know the way I'm tracing it, but now it's a spine. I think this is so funny. And what he did was, I'll read the back to you and then I'll read you an example. Dick Cody's is the author of this bastardization of F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby through the addition of 1 minute, sentence-long throwaway reference to Nick Garraway's scoliosis per chapter. He reimagines the American classic to include the narrator being afflicted with a curved spinal structure. Nick's mild deformity does nothing to change the original plot in any capacity. Undoubtedly, F. Scott Fitzgerald's estate is ruining the release of their copyright to the public domain. He has also written several other barely passable parodies, including Frankenstein, but the monster is allergic to gluten, Moby Kevin, and Pride and Prejudice, but Mr. Darcy is a vape god. His parents are very proud of it. That's hilarious. So I'll read you an example sentence. So I read you the first sentence earlier, but I'll do it again. In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since. Whenever you feel like criticizing anyone, he told me, just remember that all the people in the world haven't had the advantages that you've had. Also remember that you have a mild case of scoliosis. It's literally once a chapter. He just tosses in a line that's like, Nick has scoliosis, and it doesn't affect him at all. However, he does have it, and that sucks to be him. I don't think I could find any other ones because they're literally just thrown into the most random parts of the chapters. So, like, you're literally just reading, and then suddenly it's like, Nick has scoliosis, in fact. Or, like, a character will be like, you have scoliosis. And he's like, yeah, duh. But I got this one because I had scoliosis. So, it just felt very personal to me. So, there's that. And then last but certainly not least, I have this monster. This is a graphic novel adaptation. So, okay, I'm pretty sure. Let me, yes, okay. So, when Fitzgerald's estate, when the copyright went back into public, I feel like there are two ways that this could have gone. We could have gotten something like this. I'll show you pictures of it. It is a beautiful graphic novel of The Great Gatsby. I mean, you can even tell with the front and back cover there's Daisy and the green light in the middle, and Gatsby with the green light in the middle of him. It's gorgeous. Or you could have gotten a mess like this. So I find them very funny. But it is literally a stunning, just like cartoonish graphic novel adaptation of The Great Gatsby. I touched the microphone, I'm so sorry. If you've made it this far, God bless you, but like, I'm so sorry about that. And it's just stunning. this recording actually went well. I really hope that I don't sound stupid. I really hope that people watch this. And, yeah, we'll see if I keep making videos. Look at my, like, bang. My bang is not banging, and it's because my hair is tucked behind my ear because I don't want to deal with it. But I hope that people watch this and like it. I don't really know how to do ASMR, but I know what I like, and I like more clicky stuff. I don't like breathy. I don't like when people rub their fingers together. I don't like it. It's not for me. But ASMR is cool because it's kind of, as Gia Gunn said, there's room for everyone. Maybe I'll do like some ranking videos of like RuPaul's Drag Race, but it'll be whispering and be like, my favorite drag queen is Thorgy Thor. So, but thank you guys for watching.